Geeks, nerds, gamers, and trolls. This is your MMOBomb.com. First look at CSGO Danger Zone, which is a, wait for it, free-to-play battle royale. That's right, CSGO has a battle royale mode. I guess the only real question at this point is, what took so long? Now, obviously, right now, we're just in the warm-up lobby waiting for the game to launch, but I do have to mention that CSGO itself is now officially 100% free-to-play. That's right, you can go download CSGO on Steam right now, play it for free. The Battle Royale mode is actually a game mode within the actual CSGO game client. Of course, there have been other games like Battle Ride and Realm Royale was initially a spinoff of Paladins that have launched Battle Royale mode separate from the initial game client. This one is just a game mode within CSGO, so you're going to have to download the whole client if you want to play the Battle Royale mode, but it is now free. And I'm going to be honest with you, I did not even realize that CSGO wasn't free before now, but now it is free, so you can download and check it out if you'd like to. We're going to jump into the Danger Zone Battle Royale. Take a look and see what the game looks like, sounds like, plays like, help you decide if it's a game that you might want to download and try for yourself. Now, real quick before we get started, if you're not actually familiar with what CSGO itself is, it's a first-person multiplayer competitive objective-based shooter. And it's been one of the premier esports type games since its release back in 2012. Valve had a hand in the development of it as well as the publishing of it. It's a big game. It's got a big following, lots of players, and it's been very prominent in the esports scene. There are 42 quadzillion videos on YouTube about CSGO. If you're curious to see what the actual main game modes look like, there are various different game modes, usually played in a series of rounds where teams take turns going back and forth on the offense or the defense. And there's just different game modes and different objectives to do along the way. So the game's been out for a long time. It's had a long development process. A lot of what you see in this game will sort of give you an idea for the feel of the main game, but it definitely doesn't play exactly the same. This is Battle Royale. Now, in typical CSGO fashion, as you can see, I just pulled up a little iPad tablet type device, and I can buy weapons. You make money. You can find money around on the map. As you kill people, you'll collect money off of them, and you can spend it to have little drones come by and give you little personalized loot drops. Now, once these hit the ground, they can be stolen, including by your teammates, or you can like share ammo or buy something for your teammate, and they can pick it up if you want to. So just keep that in mind. If you're playing with people you don't know, keep an eye on your drop, because your teammate can swoop in and pick it up from you. But you can also share. If you've got a little more money and your partner needs some armor or something, you can definitely call in a drop, and they can pick that up. So as you'll notice in the bottom left-hand corner, we have health and we have armor. There are med kits that do some healing over time. They will give you a little initial heal and then continue to heal you over a few seconds. If you're super low, you're not going to get full health back from them. But if you're just missing a little bit of health, they're going to be a lot of waste if you use one now. They don't just drop like candy. You can't order those again with the drones. And you're going to be ordering a lot of drones. That's how you're mainly going to keep yourself supplied. As you can see, there are crates and stuff around the map to find, but they're fairly few and far between, and you're generally going to find a lot of better stuff just ordering it through the drone drops. So keep your money flow coming in and keep those drops coming and keep yourself supplied and refreshed and keep your armor up and your ammo up, because ammo is fairly scarce in the game, so it's going to be hard to come by, so you're going to be needing to order drops all the time. But those drones also make for a fun little strategy. We started doing it and have noticed other people doing it as well. Those drones can be a dead giveaway for where you are. If you're in trouble or trying to hide or, or out of ammo until that supply drop comes, that drone, if somebody's following it and sees it, they're going to follow it and kind of figure out where you are and get the drop on you. So just keep that in mind. You're going to want to make sure you're very safe because you have to wait on it. And you can see we pull up the little mini map on the little tablet that we've got, and you can watch the drone come across the map so you can tell about how far it is. But you're going to need to be in a very safe place to wait for the drop, wait for it to come down. If it's something like ammo or armor, you're going to have to bust the crate open, and you're going to have to hope that nobody saw your drone coming and followed it in to take advantage of you while you're maybe down and out a little bit. There are also some public supply drops that drop around the map. I don't think I have any footage of us trying to go to any of those because we were pretty focused on watching the map, trying to see where other players were, and keeping ourselves safe when we were getting our own personalized drops. As you can see, whenever I open the map, you've got this hex-based grid system on the map. The yellow highlighted zones show where other enemies are at. So they're going to be, if they're highlighted in yellow, there's going to be other enemies inside of that zone. So you can kind of tell where people are. There are items like radar blockers and stuff like that to help you hide if you want to. But for the most part, keeping an eye on that mini-map will at least give you somewhat of a heads up if you're possibly surrounded by other folks. As far as gunplay, it all feels fine. CSGO's been out for a long time. They've had plenty of time to perfect their gunplay and their style. A lot of hip-fire weapons. There aren't as many iron sights or scoped weapons as I was expecting. But there again, I've never played CSGO before, so I can't say that I came in with like an idea of what CSGO guns actually feel and play like. So I was expecting maybe more iron sights and things like that. But, you know, that's the way the game goes. A lot of hip-fire weapons. I believe Mr. Flaw here, my partner, ends up with a sniper rifle here in a few minutes. He's saving up his cash so he can get one flown into him. And that thing, of course, you can scope in on that. And that's going to get pretty nasty here in just a few minutes, as you will see momentarily. But yeah, gunplay feels fine. Like I said, this game has been out for a long time. It's one of the premier esports games. It's been out since 2012. They've had plenty of time to flesh out their gunplay and make it the way that they want it for this particular game. And it's going to feel, if you're a player of CSGO, it's going to feel pretty familiar to you. It should here. So what if you've never played CSGO like me and you're just interested in battle royales and you enjoy battle royales? Because I know I'm a fan of battle royale. I think they're just fun to play. It's a fun game mode when they're done right. And like anything else, it's not much fun when they're really crappy and cruddy. So, you know, I was playing duos, obviously, with a friend here. This is Mr. Flaw. He comes and helps me out with a lot of games just to give me somebody to play with and talk to while we're playing. So there's no audio here, but we're talking the whole time while we're playing. But, you know, we jumped in and played, had a good time. That being said, as someone who doesn't keep CSGO on his computer and hasn't played CSGO in the past, I don't know that I would recommend downloading this game just to play this Battle Royale mode. Like I said, we had fun. There's 16 players per game. It's a smaller map. It's a fast in and out experience. Most games only lasted around 10 minutes, so we definitely had fun. But it's just an awful big download for just to play a battle royale mode. When if I want to play a quote unquote semi-realistic, you know, military style battle royale shooter, I would much prefer just downloading something like Ring of Elysium myself, personal opinion, instead of downloading this whole client where I'm only going to play this one game mode. Now, if you've always been interested in trying out CSGO but didn't want to put down any money just to try it out, obviously the whole game is for free now, so you can download it, try the entire game, including this game mode and the regular game modes, absolutely for free on Steam right now. So, you know, I can't say that we had a bad time. We had a good time here for sure, so I can't recommend against it. Everything was fairly polished. There were some weird collision issues with things like rocks and slopes and things like that. Other than that, everything ran smooth, everything ran well. There were no crashes, no bugs, anything like that. No super obvious ones. Let's rephrase that. None that just stuck out to me, and I was just like, oh my god, that's so broken. So everything ran okay, everything ran smooth. There again, game's been out for a long time. Yeah, this is a new game mode. It's a little different than everything else they do, but the game's had plenty of time to have a nice base to build on.
4 enemies remaining.
As far as monetization is concerned, right now there doesn't seem to be a whole lot just directly geared towards this new Danger Zone Battle Royale. There's a crate that's specifically for the Danger Zone, but they're out in the shop. It's just the typical CSGO shop with gun skins and loot crates and sprays, and then of course, in typical Valve fashion, players can put things on the Steam store market and make some money, some real life money off of that, but Steam's going to get a giant chunk of everything you put out there. So it's pretty typical CSGO monetization. And of course, if you're not familiar, there are some pretty nefarious, questionable gambling sites out there who pretend that they're not affiliated with whatever YouTuber's promoting them, but there's all sorts of questionable gambling sites out there for CSGO skins and things like that. So, you know, steer away from those. Those are not a good thing to get involved with. But as far, like I said, right now, there's not a ton of directly marketed to the Battle Royale stuff that I saw in the market. It was all pretty generic CSGO stuff at the moment. Some of the skins and stuff can apply to the game mode here, gun skins, things like that. But not a bunch just directly marketed at Battle Royale players that just they would be interested in and not CSGO people. Now, if you're worried about cheaters and hackers coming in, since the game is free to play, there is what they call Prom Status in CSGO, and you can get that one of two ways. If you were a previous player of the game, you've already got that now when the game went free to play. You can play up to level 21 and link a valid phone number with your account, or you can just pay $14.99 right now and link a valid phone number with your account, and you're going to have Prom Status. And that is going to matchmake you only with other Prom Status players. That way you're not playing with free-to-play players. Now, right now, both the two of us playing this game, we're just playing free. So we're just getting matched with other free players. But if you want to play extensively and link a phone number with your account, or give them $15 and link a phone number with your account, with your Steam account, you can get Prom Status and not have to worry about playing with all the brand new free players who may or may not be hacking, cheating, botting, just because they can throw that account away and start another one. So that's pretty much it for CSGO Danger Zone. And don't forget, CSGO just completely free to play on Steam now. You can download it, try everything you want to for free on Steam. We've had a good time. It's fun. If you want to check it out, it's definitely worth the download to check it out for sure. Like I said, if you want to just play Battle Royale, there's probably better free-to-play options out there for you. But if you've been wanting to play CSGO or you like the way the Battle Royale looks, there's nothing wrong with downloading and giving it a try. So for right now, we're going to call this first look done. I am out. As always, check out MMOBomb.com for all the latest news and information on free-to-play games. I have been the Noob Fridge, Troy Blackburn. You can follow me on Twitter at Noob Fridge, and we're going to close out with, that's right, first place, baby. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I am the greatest Battle Royale player of all time. And just so you know, this was the last game we played, and since we won, I'm now officially retired from CSGO Danger Zone as a winner. Yay. Later.
Contributions to the experiment were noted and appreciated.